photography in the creative industry is not saturated. In this video, I am going over the 4 marketing strategies that I have used and will continue to use that has helped me grow my photography business to 6 figures in profit year over year. Whether you're a photographer, designer, coach, or other one-on-one service provider, these strategies will apply to you. Now, before we dive into the specifics of each strategy, we need to first talk about the different types of marketing, which is inbound versus outbound. Hi, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily Kim, and I help creatives and service providers build and grow their small business through practical, no-fluff tips and strategies. So inbound marketing is pretty similar to what it sounds like. It's bringing people into your world and into your community. So that looks like posting on Instagram, posting to Pinterest, any kind of content marketing. The content is designed to bring people in, which is why it is called inbound marketing. On the other hand, outbound marketing might be seen as more traditional or more old school, but this is the type of marketing where you're looking at direct mail, flyers, going to networking events, cold emailing. It involves reaching outbound to potential clients to let them know about your services and to meet new people. The first strategy we are talking about today is outbound and the other 3 are inbound. You need a combination of both to have a sustainable business. So our first strategy, like I said, it is outbound, and that is networking. By meeting people at networking events, in person for coffee, lunch, or meeting them online over a video chat. Networking face-to-face is the fastest way for you to find your next client. Now, when I say face-to-face, I really mean in person or virtually. Face-to-face, in person is always better, but if you can't, virtual is always the next best thing. With everything being so digital focused and very go, 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 sometimes it can be easy to forget about meeting people and about networking. But really, when you meet somebody face to face, you are able to build a connection so much faster than somebody just scrolling and occasionally seeing your Instagram post every once in a while. We'll get into that in a minute, but face to face allows you to bridge that gap and create that connection so much faster. When I moved my photography business from California to Boston, where I knew absolutely nobody, I posted in a very large Facebook group of 40,000 business owners. And this post got so much engagement. I invited people to schedule a virtual or in-person coffee chat with me. I spoke to at least 20 or 25 different entrepreneurs. And that has led to me sending out $14,000 worth of proposals, and 5,000 of those have booked. And that number is always changing because these connections, they pay off. Now, some of them are my friends, which is really exciting. It can be scary to put yourself out there, but this is my preferred method of meeting people because to me, it just works. Cold pitching works for some people, but this is what works for me. When I am locally networking, I am always looking for a group of people that meets on a monthly basis for 2 reasons. 1 is because I get lonely, and 2, because when a group meets monthly, you really get to build those relationships over time and get to know people. Even if you are business to consumer, you can still find meetings like this. So me being business to business as a brand photographer, sometimes people think, oh, well, of course, you'd go to other meetings with other business owners. It's going to be easier for you to make business or to find business. But really, if you're business to consumer, if people are business owners, they are still potential clients for you. And business people are more likely to be in the networking game and to know how to make introductions. So I have always found, even for my business to consumer clients, that going to networking events like this of other business owners is a really great way to grow your community. Something to keep in mind too, when you are networking locally, don't just put out a sales pitch. We never want to join a new Facebook group or a new community and immediately say, hey, I'm a photographer, book my services. I have a sale because I just moved here. Not the best way to build a community. You might get a short-term gig, but we want to build that lasting relationship, right? So in this Facebook post that I made to this giant group, I didn't sell anything. I said I was a brand photographer and videographer. I said I had a studio. I said I had just moved here, so that tells people everything they need to know about me. But the only ask was, hey, I would love to get coffee and I would love to meet you. And because of that, even though I didn't make a hard pitch, I was still sent out $14,000 of proposals and made $5,000 from those connections, and more actually. If you want more tips in the template of message that I use to post to Facebook groups like this, I have a free local networking guide. The link is in the description. The next 3 things we're talking about are all inbound marketing strategies. The second strategy is using Instagram and social media. Instagram is my main social platform of choice next to my free Facebook group, but Instagram is the social platform that I used the most to grow my photography business. It's 2024, and yes, Instagram is still a key player, but as I'm sure you already know, the game has changed. It is not just about posting every single day, trying to get likes and views. The way to use Instagram successfully in 2024 and moving forward is to use it to build a community like I've been talking about this whole video. I might catch some flack for this, but what some people won't tell you is that every social media platform at its core is the same. Sure, there are nuances in the way the algorithms work, best posting times, the type and format of content that you post, but at its core, the goal of social media is to build a genuine community, and I think that gets lost in translation. We as human beings are not meant to have one-to-many relationships usually. We are much better as one-on-one. So something that happens when we post to social media is we get all up in our heads. We think, oh, I'm speaking to a group of people, so I have to talk like I'm on a stage. I have to talk and present myself in this like professional way. Even if you are casual on social media, there's still some kind of filter that we usually put on. But if you think about the way people are consuming social media, it is still one-to-one. It is one person watching your video, watching your reel, looking at your Instagram story. And because of that, we should still treat it as a one-to-one relationship. So this is pretty common advice, but I always write content as if I'm speaking to one person. That's going to take practice. So the best thing that you can do is start now, and what I recommend always is just film a quick face-to-camera Instagram story. Take your phone, film it. The first time I ever filmed a face-to-camera story, it took me like 30 minutes. That's okay, it's gonna take time. But time box it, film a quick 10 to 15 second story, say what you're doing today. You don't have to intro it, you don't have to preface it with, I haven't been on here in a while. Just post it. And the more consistently you do that, the more comfortable you will become with it. And that is the key factor to being successful on social media and using social media as an inbound marketing strategy. Another key factor to being successful on social media is to create a content strategy and create content that is something you and your ideal client would want to read. You can share behind the scenes, client testimonials and case studies, of course your beautiful work, whether it's photography, design, or what have you, but also don't forget to engage. If somebody takes the time to comment on your work, to send you a DM, to reply to a story, reply to them with more than just the heart emoji. Start a conversation. If you want, you can even send back a video message or send back a voice memo. I always preface it with, hey, don't feel the need to send back a voice memo because I know sometimes people don't like to do that. Now, you will probably see me do this at some point in my DMs because honestly, it's faster for me. And it's a double win because you are establishing a closer connection with that person by talking to them instead of just type. All social media platforms are a two-way street, and genuine interactions with people is what's going to set you apart. It really is as easy as that. Just a little footnote, don't make it weird or salesy. If somebody asks you about your services, by all means, tell them about it. But don't feel the need to push your services every time. That's weird. Would you do that in person? Probably not. So we don't need to be doing that on social media. And one final note on social media, you do not need a big following to have a successful business. I do not have a huge following on social media, but what I do have is a very tight-knit community where I feel like I know the people that show up on my feed. And that is what is important and how to be successful on social. For our third strategy, we are moving on to email lists. Honestly, the underrated hero of marketing. With social media, you have to rely on that platform's algorithm to display your content to who you want it to display to. With email marketing, you have a direct line into somebody's inbox, which is amazing. Okay, and now you're probably thinking, well, Emily, how do I grow an email list? Or, Emily, I have an email list, I've never emailed them in my life. That is okay, we all start somewhere. The best and easiest way to grow your email list is by providing a lead magnet or a freebie. And a lead magnet is something we have all downloaded before. It is the 15% off coupon when you open up your favorite store's website and the little pop-up comes up. Your lead magnet should be very relevant to your potential clients. It should be something that they're searching for. And then on social media, you can talk about your free lead magnet to educate and just to share it. People will find your landing page, they will put in their email, and on the back end, your email marketing platform will then send an automated email to deliver that resource. Once you send that automated email with the lead magnet, I recommend having a welcome sequence in place, which is a series of between 3 and 6 emails that goes every day or maybe every other day after somebody downloads your lead magnet. This is just to remind them who you are because we get so many emails every day. Tell a little bit more about your story, make that one-to-one connection, and teach them something that they want to know. Now, let's talk about our fourth and final marketing strategy. It is an inbound strategy, and that is blogging, search engine optimization or SEO, and Pinterest. I lump these all into one because they are all related and they work together so well. You can think of your blog as an extended portfolio. It's where you showcase your expertise. So me as a brand photographer, the different things that I blog about is, first of all, how to prepare for your brand session. What do you wear? What props do you bring? How do we pick locations? How do we pick props? All of that good stuff. I also share client case studies and testimonials. So realtor brand photos, coaching brand photos, artist brand photos, whatever type of industry I work with, they have a blog post for it. I also sprinkle it in with a little bit of personal stories as well. So I have one blog post about how I became a brand photographer and why I love it so much. And I have a blog post series about goal setting because that's something that I really love to do. Whatever blogs you're writing, it should be related to the main service that you offer so that people can basically binge your blog content. But we can't just stop there at posting these blogs, because how do these blogs get seen? That is where search engine optimization and Pinterest come in, and these work really well together. So when it comes to search engine optimization or SEO, what that means is doing your keyword research, making sure that the blog you're writing is something that people are searching for. It means adding images, and it means writing descriptions and including key phrases that are relevant to the terms that people are searching for when they're looking for somebody that provides your service. Pinterest is very similar, but it is more visual. Pinterest is a search engine. So what I do is, since I'm a photographer, I have lots of images. All of those images get pinned to Pinterest. I have an amazing Pinterest manager who helps me with this. And I also create pin graphics of that blog post with different titles to see, okay, maybe somebody prefers to say brand photography for realtors versus brand photo shoot for real estate agents. So I like to test out different titles and see what performs better so I have a better idea of what people are searching for. This all goes back to my previous video on your 5 pillars of profit, specifically the message pillar. We always want to be creating content and using the words that our clients use and making sure that our message is on point with what they're searching for. So that's what I mean by this. Now, all of these strategies are great on their own. They can stand alone, but the real power and success in marketing comes when you combine them all. Your Instagram posts can lead to your blog can lead to your email, you'll bring in people from Pinterest over to Instagram, it all cross-pollinates. Your marketing is a cohesive ecosystem where each part supports one another. I would love to know which of these strategies has been most successful for you, or if there's something else that you do, please share it in the comments because I would love to chat about it. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe to this channel for more business tips, and I'll see you in the next one.